I've always wondered why reviewers fell under the category of happy or angry, and hardly ever ventured into the middle path. Today we'll be talking about someone who was able to effortlessly shake off the angry game reviewer stigma. So let's not waste any time and just start this. March 2006 brought with us a new face in the video game community, a guy by the name of r2daz. First, he didn't really make video game review vids, just made random vids of him destroying snowmen in his backyard. Nothing too amazing or entertaining, but it was decent enough. Nothing really that different from your standard YouTube video at that time. Then went on to make skits with his friends. They weren't really the best, but the level of commitment kind of made up for the lack of overall quality.
It's about time. What is this? This isn't even delivery!
Don't go there.
It's DiGiorno.
I'm gonna kill you.
His first review was uploaded in '07 of the Xbox version of True Crime New York. Really helped show it off his overall style very well. Very technical and a pretty laid-back tone. A few outbursts here and there, but for the most part he kind of strayed away from many of the trends that were prevalent at that time.
And check out how many guns you get to choose from. That's phenomenal. All of them look really, really realistic, you know? And the melee weapons are pretty cool too. Even the city map looks phenomenal. You know, aesthetically, this game did pretty good for themselves. But when are developers ever going to learn? Aesthetics alone don't make good games! I mean, just look at Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Sure, it's aesthetically pleasing, but, you know, gameplay-wise, it leaves, something to be desired.
And of course, with this being the glorious age of the internet, not being bogged down by current standards and practices that plague old media, many people took advantage of that by simply cussing up a storm and other things like that. Surprisingly, R2 censored himself out of principle. You know, props for that.
Is Marcus on another stealth mission. Let me just warn you that the following mission is an extreme instance of bullshit and frustration. Please enjoy.
I'm sure there's probably one thing on your mind right now. My dear Aspie, let me explain something to you. Contrary to how some content creators hold themselves, there are a wide variety of emotions, aside from your usual happy, angry, or whatever the hell this is. Sometimes people's emotions are more muted. No feigned rage or flashy theatrics. Just an honest, realistic reaction. It's a shame more technical and relaxed videos have kind of died out now, or replaced with more dynamic and comedic ones. Not necessarily a bad thing, more or less just a change of trends over the years. Though there is something relatable about just having a guy express his honest opinions of a game, or something he feels passionate about without having to go over the top. And r2daz definitely embodied that. Though aside from his overall tone, he did make a few errors in his reviews that people gave him flack for. Such as in his Narc review where he said that you couldn't continue the game without giving into peer pressure and toking up, when you actually could. Eventually a few of his vids would have ended up being taken down due to copyright infringement, possibly due to all the licensed music that he used in his videos. Though most of them are back up, a few are still missing. Some of the ones that are uploaded have their volume muted, leaving most of his multi-part reviews unwatchable and without any conclusion. After making a countdown bit on some bad local commercials, he left his channel around 2009-2010, probably to go finish college, as seen in his last channel update. Guess he just decided to move on with his life. As of now, there's no real means of contacting him since his YouTube channel is dead, and he hasn't seemed to have made any accounts on any social media sites, at least ones that I can find. So that was r2daz, and, may I help you? You didn't talk about what happened to him. That's all the information I can find. Unless you want me to start doxing people. You didn't answer the question of the video. Fine, you wanna know what happened to r2daz? What really happened to him? I am r2daz. Not sure how you couldn't see it before. The monotonal delivery, the poor editing, it was right in front of your face, all along. This could be the worst ending I've done in a while.